I'm not trying to sell you any cars, but, this commercial may make you return your car if you own one of these. Here's Jaguar, okay? This is Jaguar's attempt of trying to do the Apple's commercial in 1984, which I'll show it to you, except it's got a little twist to it. Go ahead and play this clip, Rob.
Oh, my God.
What's that?
Time out. Is this a parody?
No. That's the By the way,
I didn't see the car.
Go to their Twitter account.
No.
They post this. You know what Elon asks? What do you sell? Elon asks, what do you sell?
Oh.
They said, we sell cars. Would you like to come and check one of them out? Can you see if the comments there? What did it say? Do you sell cars? They said, yes. We'd love to show you. Join us for a cuppa in Miami on December 2nd.
We should go.
Warmest regards.
Oh.
Look at this. Like,
for a
what
cuppa? What does that mean for a cuppa?
But by the way, now, Rob, can you play the 1984 Apple commercial? And then look, when they say copy nothing, you copied Apple. Go to 1984 Apple commercial. If you have it, it should pop up right off the bat.
Apple Jackson.
Type in commercial. If you right there. If you go to, I think it's down one. Yeah, watch this. This is Apple's commercial.
No, that's a Fortnite parody.
Okay, so Rob, go back and just type in commercial if you can.
To YouTube.
Just type in commercial, and it'll come up. And it should be, well, then you have to go to YouTube. Go to YouTube to find it, because I'll try to find it on YouTube and send it to you. If you go to YouTube, type it up, it'll come up instantly.
What a weird commercial.
But watch, when you see Apple's, you'll see this similarity. See if that's the one right there, third one. Watch this, folks. Go ahead, watch this.
The first glorious anniversary of the information purification directives we have created.
See what look they're going for?
All history, a garden of pure ideology, where each worker may bloom, secure from the pests of a contradictory thoughts.
So this is Apple's commercial. They're taking shots at IBM.
Oh, wow.
We are one people.
Meaning IBM has a bunch of robots.
One resolve, one cause. Our enemies shall talk themselves to death.
And that's the book,
Shot what?
right? The book, 1984. Watch the line. Prevail. Watch. In 1984.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
Okay.
Now I'm interested in that.
Right. So the point is, Jaguar tried to duplicate that, except the LGBTQ version of it.
1,000%.
Assuming, think about the profile. Rob, can you go up there? I'm actually curious, because they're not dummies. Go to Google and type in, what is the profile of a Jaguar driver?
Yeah.
Okay?
Old,
like,
rich, and
who
white.
is, when you think about a Jaguar driver, is often described as a successful, sophisticated individual with a taste of luxury, value, performance, and style, typically well-educated and likely to be professional position with a higher income, seeking a car that reflects their status and appreciation for refined driving dynamics, essentially someone who appreciates both the power and elegance of the Jaguar brand. Do you think that commercial did a good job speaking to these guys?
It's not even close.
That's the question.
Not even close.
I mean, if I'm that guy, I'm like, wait, do you realize right now? Watch, let me tell you what happens. If right now, say we work together, we're a broker at Goldman.
Yeah.
We're working at JP Morgan Chase. We're working at any place that we're in sales, executives, whatever we're doing. I pull up, 7:30, I see you pull up. I pull up in a Tesla, whatever. You pull up in a Jaguar. After I saw the commercial yesterday, I'm be like, Adam, when are you returning that car, bro? You sure you want to drive a Jaguar? And the look on your face is like, yeah, bro. I mean, listen, what was that? That's not me. My uncle always bought a Jaguar.
Oh, yeah.
You know who he was? He was a badass businessman. He is sitting there in his grave saying, what the hell happened to the old Jaguar brand? Isn't Jaguar, who do you think about when you think about Jaguar? Actors, what movies was Jaguar in? By the way, I think one of the most expensive cars, like old cars to buy, is a Jaguar. Mm-hmm. Tom, what do you think about this?
Jaguar is come and gone for me. They're currently part of Land Rover.
They had a chapter. They were actually owned by Ford. They had a chapter. They were owned by, I think it was Tata. And once upon a time, there was this essence of Jaguar, like you would see Sean Connery and XJ and the ancient and everything about it. It was a beautiful car. It was art. It was never known as being terribly reliable. It never really became a supercar. It never got to that level. And then it got passed around. The brand got, again, bought by Ford, bought by Tata. And now it's like, I don't know what it stands for. And with this commercial, I don't understand the positioning. I know they're part of Land Rover, but that's all I know. And I don't understand this positioning. I don't understand where they fit between Mercedes and BMW and McLaren in terms of, higher end cars. I don't understand. I don't know where they fit. And it's confusing to me. So that's what I would say. It's confusing. So what you have is a lot of money, corporate marketers that went out and got an ad agency, and they all sat in a room together and they talked themselves into believing that this is where they're taking the brand. And you know what? I don't know. There used to be a joke. There used to be this joke about Jaguar. You know why Jaguar never made a personal computer? After 5 years of research, they couldn't figure out a way to make it leak oil, because Jaguars were known for leaking oil and being terribly semi-reliable, but really...
Even with that, check this out, Tom. Rob, pull up the link I just sent you. What is the most expensive Jaguar ever sold? You ready? Watch this here. Watch this here. Zoom in, Rob, if you could, and close that. Watch this. Okay? Zoom in out the top. This is the most expensive Jaguar ever sold at an auction. Look how sick that looks. What do you think it's sold for? Don't go down. What do you think it's sold for?
$3 million.
Okay, go lower. Go lower. No, stay right up top. Okay. Wow. One of only four asked. No, go up top. Is that what it says? Mercedes.
What?
Go a little lower to see where it says the Jaguar. Jaguar models have cracked just over 20 years, and a couple of Jaguar models have cracked 10 million. Barrier 1957 XKSS went for over 13.2 million last year. Watch this, Vinny. Look at that. And the most expensive Jaguar ever, a 1955 D-Type, sold for $22 million.
Wow.
In 2016, 8 years ago. Wow. It's probably a $30 to $40 million car today in auction. Wow. Think about that, right? And they produce a commercial like that? Seriously? It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't know what they're all about. I don't know.
And so because I tried looking it up, who's in charge of their... So I guess Spark 44... is an agency management serving as an in-house creative agency for Land Rover 2021 and Jaguar. But I think Accenture, ACCNTURE, I think that that's the company that would be who sits in a meeting and goes, you know what? And because you know what that means? The head, the CEO of Jaguar, correct?
No, there's a corporate joke around corporate marketing, and it goes like this. When it comes to corporate marketing, nobody is as dumb as all of us. Meaning that when you get us all collective in a room and you get us all thinking about it and you get us all doing this, we can talk, as they say, to err is human, but to really F up, you need a committee, right? And that's what you see here. I think this is a gross failure of marketing leadership for a brand that's trying to find its future. That's my close.
PBD, this is going to be shocking, but one of the last cars I've ever had and owned was a Jaguar.
Really?
This was...
Well, no, that makes sense.
No,
after seeing that commercial...
No, this was before I transitioned to a man. We all know that. Yeah. We all know what happened right there. But it was one of... Rob, I sent you a picture of what it looked like. It was one of those old school, white, and it had a beige... convertible top down. It was kind of like this.
You owned one of those?
So it was Adrian's car, and then we swapped cars when he moved to become a correspondent in Lebanon.
And by the way, you put the top down on that?
Oh,
that
dude.
was a cool car.
That was a gangster-ass car.
I remember those cars.
It was gangster. And, Pat, you're always talking about reinventing yourself.
You certainly did.
There's no way you bought a car.
No, well, I didn't say buy the car. I said had the car. Relax. This was in 2004. This was 20 years ago. But you're talking about reinventing yourself. Jaguar's trying to reinvent themselves. They're calling it basically Bud Light 2.0.
Yeah.
What happened to the CMO of Bud Light? What after that whole debacle?
What happened to the VP of marketing?
VP of marketing. What it was?
The rainbow flag behind it.
So they went woke. Now they're going to go broke. And it's funny. It's almost like they didn't see anything that happened to Bud Light. It's almost like, oh yeah, you think Bud Light did a good job? Hold my beer, Jaguar. Bingo.
But here's the thing.
Tranny life.
I still don't know, what does the car look like? It's the 2024. I'm 2025. Can we see the car? At least put it on a t-shirt. Like, I want to know is what consumer right now is like,
maybe
weird gay guy.
maybe their position
is.
maybe their positioning is they're just going to come out with the woke mobile.
I don't care what position you like.
Tom,
All
you
I
in
care
this
about
bent over position.
when it comes
know
down to
it, Tom.
business, my only interest is, why would you make a ad like this? I don't need to know your position. Why would you make an ad like
Whatever
this
it
for a
might
car?
be on
Who
your
cares?
back, bent over.
I'm not. That's none of my business. They said, don't ask, don't tell.
Don't ask.
I'm looking at some of these cars. You just some of the directions we go to completely throws me
find
off
this
with these
picture.
stories. But
I'm gonna
anyways,
find you this picture, Pat.
Yeah. So, but the question I was going to ask was
Yes.
this: Tom, you're pretty good with this game. Vinny, you're pretty good with this game. All right, be honest, folks. If you're watching this, what can you see Adam driving? You know how you look at certain people and you say you'd look good in an XYZ car. What would Adam look good in? Think like I'm thinking maybe a Mini Cooper, like from Italian Job.
Yeah.
What would
Fast
Adam look good in?
1980 Volkswagen Rabbit convertible.
That's pretty high end.
Remember those?
Yeah, of course I do. What do you think Adam would look good in?
Like a lime green bug beetle. You know, the newer, the ones
Rob thinks Subaru. Rob went to straight to
No,
Subaru.
he's not a Subaru.
gay friendly cars is Subaru number 1.
Uh-oh.
Rob went there. But,
Rob.
but I'm actually being serious because I can tell you what I can see him in. What do you see him in? What can you see,
What you
Adam?
got
He
for me,
pulls
guys?
up.
What you got for
What
me?
does
think
Adam
I'm in the
pull
market
up
for a
in?
car.
Because I'm thinking Miami water kind of. I think like a nice Range Rover for like the new one, like a sport.
No, that's not
something
Mi-
nice,
that's not
something
Miami.
chill.
Okay.
It's
No, not Miami. Meaning when
See
it
what we
rains,
got.
it's gonna
What do
be
you
he's
think,
gonna be
Tom?
flooded.
What do you see Adam in, car-wise?
I see him in the BMW i3 electric. Because it's very, very cosmopolitan, very Miami.
What are you thinking?
To be honest with you, this is going to sound weird, but I actually see Adam in like an older, convertible, classy car.
James Bond type car.
I just see him in a older car that pulls up. You know, it's kind of weird, Tom. That recommendation.
It's a weird-
I know, that's kind of Miami, though.
No,
It's
but
Miami.
I see Adam driving
Definitely not Miami.
I see Adam driving one of those older, Chevrolet convertible, but an older model,
Yes.
not a new.
Really?
I see
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that. Corvette convertible. Anyways,
Like a classic vintage
Rob,
top
I see
down,
some
67
nice
Impala convertible.
hatchback.
like
67
that.
Impala
big back
convertible.
seat.
Anyways,
You know what I'm talking about?
Even this guy here, we are excited about the Christmas season being here. The former presidential candidate that was running, Kamala, said the following thing about Christmas, and I want to tell you what happened with this hat here. Rob, play this clip.
How dare we speak Merry Christmas?
Oh my God.
How dare we?
Well, guess what? We're saying Merry Christmas again.
For this Christmas season, Valuetainment, we sat there, our team agreed, we're going to come out with Merry Christmas gear. Bold. FYI, we launched these 3 hats, okay, last week. These 3 hats, limited numbers that we launched, just to see how the market was going to react to it. Do you know which one sold out within seconds? This was gone in no time. There were people that bought 10 of these at a time, okay? This was gone. Right now, we have 16, 17 of these left. If nothing's been ordered right now, they can order. Rob, if you can go to vtmerch.com, specifically the Christmas season gear, if you can go there. There's some interesting scripture in the middle of these hats. For those of you that are going to church, you're going to like the scripture that's in here. If you order it, you'll see it. We have a ton of Christmas gear. Future looks bright, Christmas gear. Yesterday, I was in Orlando, walking around, looking at a couple events to possibly do an event in the future. And you know what was amazing? I saw folks wearing the Valuetainment Future Looks Bright gear, running up, PBD, Future Looks Bright. I loved taking pictures, videos with them. I have in my phone right now probably 100 pictures of folks that are posting Valuetainment gear, Future Looks Bright, with kids, with families, voting, all of it. Anybody that places an order right now of the Christmas gear, you will get a free, ornament sent to you. So during Christmas, on your tree, you will have one of the best Christmas trees in the world because it's going to have the Future Looks Bright red ornament on it. So go place your gear, order specifically if you want to get one of these because this one's flying. You got the ugly sweaters. You got also some stuff for your kids, babies as well, if you want to get them a onesie.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.